Hey there, this is a fresh news digest all about GTA 6, Rockstar Games, and their upcoming projects. In this video, we're going to talk about all the latest updates, the most exciting, and of course the most important stuff. And the thing is, there's been a lot of new info dropping about GTA 6, and honestly, some of it is really surprising. People are even talking about CJ possibly showing up in the new game, which sounds pretty crazy. On top of that, we've got comments from former actors who played characters in GTA 5, sharing what they think about the next installment. And of course, a ton of leaks have already hit the internet, everything from the scale of the map to the fact that physical disc versions are planned for PS5 and Xbox Series. There are even supposed story leaks floating around from insiders, but I'm not gonna dive too deep into those because honestly, most of that sounds more like random fan fiction than anything solid. So instead, let's focus on the more reliable news, and trust me, it's still really interesting. The first thing I want to dig into, and what actually grabbed my attention the most, is the change in the GTA 5 actors lineup when it comes to tours and fan events. So normally, the three main guys always travel together. That's Ned Luke, the actor behind Michael, Sean Fonteno, who played Franklin, and Stephen Ogg, who brought Trevor to life. Fans absolutely love them, and people are always hyped to meet them, get a photo, or just hear their stories. And yeah, it's always been those three as a group, which makes sense since they're the trio in the game itself. But recently, things changed up in a pretty unexpected way. Don't worry, they didn't replace anyone with totally new actors or anything like that. The same trio is still there, but now they've added a fourth person to their tours. And here's the twist. It's not actually a GTA 5 actor at all. It's Young Maylay, the voice actor for CJ from San Andreas. Yeah, I know, that's wild. So now he's tagging along with them on world tours, meeting fans, giving interviews, just being part of the crew. And that's surprising because on one hand, it doesn't really fit with the GTA 5 cast's usual appearances. Maylay wasn't part of GTA 5 at all, as far as we know. And plus, if you remember, he actually had some drama with Rockstar years ago. There were rumors about payment issues and other disagreements over his work on San Andreas. That was a long time ago, but still, it makes this move kinda strange. Naturally, fans picked up on this right away and started coming up with theories. The most popular one? People are convinced this could mean CJ might actually show up in GTA 6. Maybe as a cameo, maybe as a secondary character, or even just as some kind of Easter egg reference. Honestly though, I really doubt Rockstar is just gonna drop CJ into the new game. For one, CJ's story is tied to Los Santos and Liberty City after the events of San Andreas. And on top of that, he's part of the old 3D universe, while GTA 6 is still set in the HD era. Rockstar has only ever teased him through small references like in GTA 4 with his clothing store cameo, or in GTA 5 where fans searched for him endlessly but only found Easter eggs. So a full return? Pretty unlikely. If anything, it'd make more sense to bring back Tommy Vercetti in Vice City rather than CJ, who comes from a completely different city. But hey, the theories are still out there. And there's another possible explanation that makes more sense. Young Maylay is actually Sean Fonteno's cousin in real life. Yeah, Franklin's actor and CJ's voice actor are family. So maybe this is just a cool decision to let them tour together, since both of them left their mark on GTA in different generations. Either way, it's pretty fun for fans. So tell me in the comments, which theory do you buy more? Do you think this is Rockstar teasing CJ's return in GTA 6? Or is it just a family thing, with two cousins getting to share the stage? The second big piece of news is, of course, about the GTA 5 actors and what they've been saying at recent fan meetups when asked about GTA 6. And this situation turned out to be pretty interesting, because for some reason, only Ned Luke and Sean Fonteno gave comments, while Stephen Ogg, the guy who played Trevor, stayed completely silent. Honestly, that's not too surprising. It seems like Ogg doesn't really keep up with the games anymore. He played his role, moved on, and that was it. And considering that he went through a rough time after GTA 5's release, falling into depression when fans recognized him everywhere on the streets, constantly asking for photos, that whole wave of attention definitely affected him. So now, he kinda looks at GTA with some distance, and you can see why he might not be as hyped as the others. But let's get back to the actors who did speak up. Ned Luke said he's absolutely looking forward to GTA 6 and even plans to start streaming it once it drops, either on Twitch or YouTube. He mentioned that his expectations for the game are sky high. And that's not too surprising either, because Ned has been streaming GTA 5 for a while, and he's even played GTA 4 live. He's really into gaming, especially the franchise he was a part of, which fans find super cool. Now, Sean Fonteno, the actor behind Franklin, dropped a different kind of comment. He said he's most excited about the game being set in Miami. But here's the thing, the way he said it was kind of weird. His words were basically, "It's Miami, baby, you know what I'm talking about." And, well, nobody really knows what exactly he meant by that. Of course, fans instantly started spinning theories. Because here's the deal, Sean has teased before that Franklin could return in GTA 6. Around a year ago, he hinted twice. The first time was pretty vague, but the second time, he practically said it straight out, suggesting Franklin would show up in Miami. So naturally, people are taking his latest comment as another possible confirmation. And then there's another rumor floating around the internet that blew up recently. Apparently, Rockstar spent $300 million just on developing water physics in GTA 6. Yeah, you heard that right. Supposedly, 300 people were working specifically on water mechanics. Some fans are like, how can water physics cost $300 million? While others aren't even shocked, considering the total development budget is rumored to be around $1 billion. Still, if you do the math, that's nearly a third of the entire budget going only into water, which sounds insane. Personally, I don't really buy it, especially since this info isn't official. But hey, even if it is true, it kind of makes sense. This is Miami. We're talking about beaches everywhere, the ocean, tons of water-based activities, jet skis, maybe other water sports, swimming, surfing. Water has to play a huge role in a setting like this. It's not like Los Santos, where you had some beaches and a lake here and there, but water wasn't really central to the gameplay. Here, it totally is. So yeah, maybe Rockstar really did put serious money and manpower into making water more realistic than we've ever seen before. That said, I still can't imagine how water physics in GTA could blow us away so much that it justifies that price tag. Like, sure, you can make waves more dynamic or have better interactions when characters or vehicles move through it, but will it really be that much better than what we've already seen in other AAA games that also invested a lot into water? Hard to say. And if we go back to that early leak gameplay, the water honestly didn't look groundbreaking at all. It looked like, well, normal water. So at this point, we'll just have to wait for the final release and see for ourselves. Another hot topic that's been making the rounds is the file size of GTA 6. Now, this probably won't shock too many people because modern games are already massive. I mean, Call of Duty and Battlefield can easily take up over 100 gigs, and Call of Duty these days even asks for 300 gigs when you install it on consoles. But here's the rumor. Apparently, the new GTA might come on 3 discs. Yeah, 3 physical discs just to fit the whole game. If that's even partially true, it would mean GTA 6 could weigh in at over 200 gigabytes. Here's why. Consoles use Blu-ray discs, and each disc can hold up to 100 GB. So if the game ships on 3 discs, we're talking at least 200 gigs worth of data, maybe even closer to 300, although I really doubt it's gonna hit that high. That would mean an absolutely insane amount of content and ridiculously high-res textures. And since this is launching on consoles, I don't think Rockstar would push textures so huge that they'd eat up hundreds of gigs. But still, even just the idea of a 200 GB GTA is pretty mind-blowing. Of course, this is still just rumor territory, so let's not get carried away. But if we look back, remember when GTA 5 launched on PC? That came on 7 discs. Yeah, 7. Different time back then. PC versions didn't use high-capacity Blu-rays. Those discs could only hold like 25 to 30 GB max. So developers just split the game across multiple cheaper discs. You buy the box and inside there'd be a whole stack, 4, 5, even 7 discs depending on the game. That's just how it was. Blu-ray was more expensive, so publishers avoided it on PC. So yeah, I don't really believe GTA 6 will balloon up into 300 gigs, but 200? Totally possible. It all comes down to how much content is in the game, how detailed the graphics are, and how Rockstar handles compression. And honestly, if it does ship on 3 discs, fine, you can always grab the digital version and not worry about swapping discs or collecting boxes that'll just sit on a shelf gathering dust. So friends, that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed going through all these updates with me, because honestly, when I was digging into the news myself, some of this stuff blew my mind too. A lot of it sounds crazy, but that's what makes it fun to break down and discuss. I skipped over the so-called story leaks this time, because honestly, most of those sound like total nonsense and probably aren't real. But as rumors, they're at least entertaining to read. Now it's your turn, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Rockstar really spent $300 million on water physics? Could CJ actually show up in GTA 6? And why do you think Young Maylay is suddenly touring with the GTA 5 actors? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.